of my spiritual path really started in 1999. And I attended to endless workshops in Toronto and with the spiritual teachers. And in one of those workshops, I met the seer Almin, and she is the one that I resonated the most for many reasons. And I started my path with her in 2006.
Sorry, she wrote many books, yes?
She has, I don't know, 50 books or something. She wrote about 20 in a month in complete silence of the mind. And she's originally from South Africa, Johannesburg, and then she moved to the United States. She's in Newport, Oregon at the moment. She's in silence and just in her home with her immediate family since 2019. But I have so since I started with her, in my first retreat was in 2007, I immediately felt the calling to practice this healing modality that is called Belvaspata. Belvaspata is an angelic word. It means healing of the heart. And this is also why my website is Healing of the Heart, because understanding these frequencies is like, we think about angels and we think about these beautiful beings filled with wings and colors, and it's really more than that. These beings are like magnificent frequencies that are here to clear the distortions and the illusions. So working with the Belvaspata angels has been literally a shortcut into elevating my consciousness. So I attended in total over 60 retreats with the Seer Almin, private retreats and also larger groups. And I brought her teachings to different places in Canada. Within Canada, I went to Quebec many times, which is about 6-7 hours drive. I also taught in New York numerous times. I did a retreat in Costa Rica. I also taught in my own country in Nicaragua. And the most recent calling was in Portugal. So since 2014, I came to Portugal and I really felt at home. It was a phenomenon for me. Everybody that I would meet, I felt like a total deja vu. I felt like such connection. And even people that I never met. I remember at one time I was having a dinner by myself at a vegetarian restaurant, and the table behind me, I don't know what they were talking, but I am so fluid and spontaneous. I turned around and I started applying the oils, the Egyptian oils, as I gave you a little bit. Beautiful. And one of the guys said, "Oh my God, I had a dream with you last night." So he had a dream with me before meeting me, and that I was massaging some points in his, like, the arms and the head. And it was really incredible how at home, I can almost say I feel more at home in Portugal than in my own country. So I am sure I had many lifetimes here. And I left, so I was here almost full time for 4 years, and I left in 2018. In the meantime, I was teaching in Canada, teaching online, coaching, and doing healing sessions on the phone. And right now, for the last 2 years, I've been teaching a protocol that we named it the Fountain of Plenitude. Okay. So it's in summary, as we spoke yesterday, Diana, my dear, these teachings are to free us from pain, from suffering, from everything that we think is real. And we start swimming without a lifesaver. We become sovereign beings. We become our own sustenance, and we become self-referring for approval.
And how long does it take, these studies?
Oh, it's like it's a journey. There's no arrival, really.
Yes.
But you can see, you can start seeing results from the very first approach, whether it is a meditation, a healing circle that we're going to do that in Lisbon. So you will definitely feel in 5 minutes the shift from on your heart. So what happens is people don't know that the heart will only open when the mind is silenced.
Okay.
So there is many approaches, but in my view, is the long road. The Belvaspata angels are the exact formula. They have the shortcut, the formula to silence the mind so that you can really access your essence.
Okay. Nice. So this work that you are doing here in Portugal is about the Balavspata or the fountain or both or others?
Everything. So Belvaspata, it's the angelic healing modality that brings opposites into oneness. Why we experience life hard and in opposition is because we say, oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh, I said the right thing. So those are opposites.
Okay.
Oh, did you have a good day? Well, when we attach ourselves with our experiences, there is a big problem with that. There is a situation where we have to just experience and we understand we are not our experiences.
Nice.
But becoming the observer of your life, it's very important. So you don't attach yourself with that. And it gives you the ability to see yourself.
Yeah.
So this is Belvaspata. We have protocols for everything. Like I shared with you yesterday, we did the protocol for the restoration of the intuitive nature. The intuition is literally in the second chakra, in the sacral. And the power of manifestation is held there. So we have this protocol. We have protocol for cancer, for Alzheimer's, because these are all distortions. When we don't express our nature, then the body finds a way to express distorted.
Also situations like pregnancy, you were telling me yesterday. Yes?
Yes. And also something, if a person is not getting pregnant, there's so many layers. Remember we discussed this part? There's so many layers to that truth. So it could be that this person has a belief system that they are not worth it. They don't feel worth it. That they don't feel enough. And it's also a pattern of self-sabotaging. So brings me another protocol for clearing self-sabotaging. So we have been given all these miraculous protocols by the Seer Almin. We also have ceremonies, and you will literally clear everything that you don't even have to know consciously. You just feel the lightness of your being.
And everything can change, yes? Things are
in a
not
split second. Yes.
Mhm.
I have seen miracles in the physical, in the emotional, like there's always miracles. We just don't have the awareness. So a miracle can be in front of your face, but if you're looking the other way, you're not going to see there is a miracle.
Yeah, and to be open also, yes, to receive it.
Open, and it's open receptivity. These two words are my favorite. So the feminine is open and receptive. And it's the masculine is the proactive pole. So with all these teachings, we bring in receptivity and proactivity together.
Beautiful.
So we also have 4 yogas, yogas of illumination. We have the body of information of the runes. We have the angelic body of information. The fountain of plenitude is about transcending mortal boundaries.
Nice. After we will list, when we are sharing this interview, we are listing all the things that you do, so we can have there all written. So so the big purpose of your work that you are going to do in these next 2 workshops that you are giving, one in the 10th of September and the other one from the 22 to the 25, we will talk better. So the big purpose of these 2 workshops is what? What is the big purpose that you are giving to the people?
You mean, what is the outcome, the goal?
Exactly.
Okay, so we've been giving the fantastic and magical opportunity to present 2 hours workshop at the place
Hotel.
a hotel in is off Avenida by the Besa Hotel. And we are going to be doing a guided meditation with the oils, because the sense of smell is very powerful.
Let me
scent.
just say one little thing. Yesterday, you put an oil called Without Shadows, something like this.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I don't know if it was a coincidence or not, but I really felt very light and very good energy during the day. It was very good. Maybe it was a coincidence, but I don't believe in coincidence.
Yes, absolutely. I have to give it to them. And the oil was shadowless light. So
Mhm.
when you are without a shadow, that means you unify, you merge with your shadow. It's not that the shadow is a bad thing. The shadow is here to show you aspects of yourself that you need to work on. But shadowless light is so beautiful. This is the one I pulled out of my purse. Usually have few of them, and
Very
I
good.
was curious to ask you how was your day. So thanks for sharing that. So we will apply the oils. I will do a guided meditation. I really I don't prepare. I never prepare for anything. I just allow this infinite and the source to speak through me. So we do about a meditation. It may include breathing. It may include colors. I never know. Depends on what is the mood of the audience. And I will do a Belvaspata session, a few minutes on each person, and then the collective energy. So what the outcome of this would be, it depends. Everybody is their own unique galaxy and universe. So for some people, they could be crying. I have people crying instantly because their heart is so tight and they don't allow themselves, because tears in their program could be perceived as a weakness.
But it's a release, yes?
And it's a release to the next level. So some people may feel joy. Some people may feel very tired because the frequencies of the Belvaspata angels are very high. So to translate into the physical, it takes a process, and the adrenal glands start working a little bit more. So some people feel like they pass out, they sleep, or some people may feel immediately energized. So in summary, everybody after the session will be in a higher level of consciousness. And what is consciousness? Consciousness is the ability to see the details, the bigger picture. And this is, so do you rather see the picture from the first floor, or you want to see it from the 50th floor, the penthouse?
Exactly.
Right? When you're on the top floor, you can see, oh, there's a red house there. Oh, I see like this beautiful landscape of the mountains, or you see a castle. It is that ability of larger understanding.
Nice. Okay, so we will have here the flyer promoting this event,
Yes.
the one that is just for one day in the morning, in the 10th of September, and the other
Yes.
one that is from the 22 to 25 in Lisbon. Can you tell us a little bit about this bigger one, please?
This is very exciting to me, because you don't know this, Diana, but in I believe it was also 2016, I had a large group of people, over 100 people in a hotel, explaining the magic of the Belvaspata angels. And on the screen, I wanted to present the sigil. Sigil is how they communicate with us, the angels. So it's angelic writing. So in case people are wondering, so the word is SIGIL. The sigil, each frequency, for instance, we have a sigil for silence in the mind. By me tracing that, it's like I'm picking up the phone and I'm calling that angel, and I say, hello, are you there? I trace the sigil, it comes. When people are under medication, they're taking medication or prescription, that downloading per se of that sigil it's a little bit slower.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So, and when people are completely free of medication, it's instant, the
Mhm.
dialing and the receiving. So the sigils come in through the writing. That's the language from the 12th dimension into the, hopefully we're on the fifth, on the 5D,
Mhm.
or the fourth or the third, and uplift us to who we really are.
Beautiful. Mhm. It's a call
So,
to heaven.
say?
It's a call to
Say-
heaven.
Call to heaven, you got it. So I wanted to place on the screen for the group the main sigil of the bell, Vaspata angel God. So there is like an angel God in charge of this, all the protocols, and his name is Kelechnutva Velesh Vispata. So it was impossible to find the sigil, and I have it everywhere. I was like half an hour because they told me, do you want to have the projector on something? No, disappear. And I said, oh my God, there's something else here. So I heard this sigil of Blahut. And this is a very elevated, it's a circle, it's like a globe, and all the angels, it's like an alchemical formula in there.
I'm sorry, Sandra. I'm not understanding what you are saying. So, what is this that you are saying? You wanted one sigil, then there was another. How does this shows to you that I'm not?
So no, I was just explaining to you that
Mhm.
I was looking how to relate the work that we're doing here on the 22nd. It's been on the work since I did this conference in 2016.
Yes.
So the people organizing the event for me told me to put an image on the wall, on the projector, and I was looking for the main sigil. I couldn't find the main sigil.
Yes.
And then I was having this idea of this other sigil, and I said, but this sigil is very complicated, and people are not going to understand it. And I said to them, okay, I'm gonna put this sigil, but one condition, please, nobody takes a picture of this sigil. It can, when you give a steak to a baby, it's not good. This is too much information. You understand, right?
Yes.
So imagine, first thing, so I did the talk, it was the whole day. And the angels told me people need actual blessing, not just talking.
Yeah.
Last minute, I said, can I have chairs here? There were 7 people. I did a blessing to over 100 people in an hour and a half. And what happened with that sigil that was on the wall, people start raising their hands and they say, we can't take picture of that sigil. It's only little dots. And my phone has very good camera. Nobody could take picture.
But people could see it, yes?
Yes, they could see.
But it was an
They couldn't take a picture. What happens is there was a videographer, a professional taking a video of the event. And he says to me, we have a surprise for you. He has a surprise for me now. Imagine. And the sigil was black, the writing black, in the background white.
Yes.
That fixed, nothing moving, just that.
But people were seeing it. People were seeing it.
Yeah, it was in front of everybody sitting on the chairs.
Wow.
And it shows me, you know what happened? This miracle, this sigil on its own start changing colors.
Wow, incredible.
Green, violet, yellow, blue. I was like, what? They had this surprise for me. I went to retreat a few months later to Newport, Oregon, in a private retreat.
Very exciting. It's like, come see a UFO.
In here in Lisbon. And I said to Almina, we are now 3 months later, I'm with Almina in her home in a private retreat. And I said, this happened to me with this sigil in Lisbon. And she says, that is how originally the sigil presented itself to me in different colors. The colors of the chakras.
Ah, beautiful, nice.
And
Mhm.
For years, I did recording of the 24 chakras. We actually have 24 chakras.
Mm.
And
One for each hour.
Hmm?
One for each hour.
Yes, for each hour, you are onto something, honey. We have 24 cycles of existence. Everything matches. 12 cycles of masculine, 12 cycles of feminine.
Mm.
We also have 12 main meridians, and each meridian is 2 hours a day active,
Ah,
and then
beautiful.
moves to the
Oh, this
next.
is nice to know. You will teach about this in your big workshop? About
Yeah, I could. Yes.
this information.
So the going back to the workshop,
Mhm.
I felt that there was so much information that needed to be explored with the chakras. So Almin is in solitude, but I have a way of communicating with her, and I asked her if there was the sigils and wheels for each of the chakras, and a lot of information started to come through about the chakras. So as I shared with you yesterday, each chakra is like a storage unit of memories.
Mhm.
So it's like we need to clear the storage,
Yeah.
so that they communicate. The chakras are alone, they are not communicating with each other, and the goal is to make the 7 into one field, the 8 chakra field. So for this time, we will work only on the first 7 chakras to clear. So there is a lot of information for each one, how to open, how to clear, what are the steps to clear. And I also received the information that the planets, the 7 known planets, are connected with each of the chakras.
Okay.
And we just received this information, thinking maybe a month and a half ago
Mhm.
at the most. So there is going to be an alignment with the planetary chakras also. So the potential of each chakra is expressed properly, not distorted. So the planets are here to augment our gift, our potential, not to be our tyrants, not to tell us how life is going to be. We work with them.
Okay, so you will
All of
talk a
this
little bit.
work is going to be, the final outcome is we, each one of us, have a song
A song.
to sing. And your song, there is no one song the same. But
Mhm.
the song is not expressed because of the chakras are blocked.
Yes.
We also have are going to include all the senses of the symphony for each chakra, that it's being prepared. It's incredible.
Awesome.
You
I
have to
accept it.
experience it yourself. The oils for each chakra, the music, the wheels, the meditation, walking the labyrinth, is a whole formula, so that we at the end can literally move into a place that we express our song. And as you know, we are also the earth, we are also Gaia. So when we sing our song, the more of us that sing our song, the more harmony, the more love, and the more peace we bring to Mother Earth. So the final outcome is we are singing our unique song of the self.
Nice. Sandra, now we are almost finishing our time. Can I ask you please to give a message that you feel to give now that you are that you just arrived in Portugal and you are going to spread your words? Can you give a message to the people that are hearing us, please?
Thank you. This is a wonderful opportunity. I'm so grateful, Diana, for our meeting. And I know it's been divinely orchestrated so that more people can awaken to their true divinity. So I would say to you that living from the poetic perspective is the perspective that always tells you there is more. It's not what it seems. Life is not as it seems. And when we live from this point, magic is there. So There is a lot of illusion. Don't believe everything you see, but with a deeper meaning.
Mhm.
Holding judgment into what is going to be revealed. There is a lot of things that we don't know. We mostly don't know. But when we think we know, we don't receive the magic. Magic only comes when we don't know.
Oh, beautiful. Amazing. This is good to
Yes.
serve.
Yes.
Very beautiful. Very nice. Sandra, it was amazing talking to you. Thanks. It was
Same
great
here.
to know better everything that you are doing with Calm and to share also. So the next events in the 10th of September and from 22 to 25. Yes?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
we will give the flyers, all the information, everything here. Okay?
Yes.
And through your website is
Healingoftheheart.com.
okay.
I'm also on Instagram, and it's the door of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything will be also written here. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so see you
Thank
soon. Thank you very much.
Annie.
It was amazing. Thank you. Beijinhos.
Beijinho.
Até já.
Até já.